Many have likely seen this video of an altercation at an airport. We now have learned more of this troubling situation, with the non-airline employee being a former member of the Denver Broncos. The man's name is Brendan Langley. He is currently a member of a team in the Canadian Football League.
He wants some more! He wants more! You want more? You want more? You want more?
ABC News has more on the troubling story.
Tonight, United Airlines telling ABC News it fired this employee at Newark Airport after investigating and reviewing viral video showing him fighting a passenger, former NFL player Brendan Langley. Sources tonight telling ABC News it all started when that employee asked for a wheelchair that Langley was using to carry his luggage. Langley tonight charged with simple assault. The professional football team he plays for in Canada releasing a statement today.
And let's break it down further. As of this morning, NBC News reported Langley was arrested on an assault charge, and a New Jersey airport worker was fired after the two got into a bloody brawl at the United Airlines check-in counter. The encounter went down at New Jersey's Newark Liberty International Airport. The video shows the employee and Langley fighting for a moment without either of them doing much damage before the employee slaps Langley, and Langley reacts by punching him repeatedly until he stumbles to the ground. After a moment, the employee gets up with blood on his face and confronts Langley again. The Broncos selected Langley in the third round of the 2017 NFL Draft. At first, he played corner, but after 2 years, the Broncos moved him to wide receiver in the 2019 offseason. He did not make the roster that year and hasn't been in the NFL since, other than a very brief stint on the Seahawks' practice squad. The Stampeders signed him in February. The airline employee, whose name was not released, worked for United Ground Express, a subsidiary that supports airport operations. United Ground Express informed the parent company it has terminated the worker. Furthermore, on Twitter, Langley wrote, "It's crazy how you can get assaulted by an actual airline employee and defend yourself, but media will run the narrative that they want to. This is the problem in our society today, SMH. Don't believe everything you read." He tagged TMZ and says, "To be honest, this is blank of y'all taking another man's pain as a joke." You can clearly see so many United employees watching everything unfold while I'm basically begging for help. Craziest part, not one of them helped de-escalate the situation. It was like they wanted it to happen, like I had a target on my back. Every angle shows me walking away. I had a whole ass flight that morning. I did not want any smoke. He followed me all the way down to the kiosk just to cause me bodily harm. I am honestly still shocked. The Calgary Stampeders Football Club is aware of the reports concerning Langley. The team is currently looking into the matter in order to learn the full details and will have no further comment until the investigation is complete. Langley, again, was charged with simple assault and was released. United did not identify the former employee, and the Port Authority did not indicate he faced any charges. United Airlines does not tolerate violence of any kind at our airports or on board our planes, and we are working with local authorities in their investigation of this matter, the airline said in a statement to CNN. Langley began his collegiate career at Georgia and made 16 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 3 PBUs in 14 games for the Bulldogs. He transferred to Lamar for his final 2 seasons and made 14 starts in 22 games for the Cardinals. He was credited with 64 tackles, 3 TFLs, 7 interceptions, 18 PBUs, and 1 forced fumble. The dual threat player also recorded 4 receptions for 51 yards and 1 touchdown, along with 1 carry for 55 yards and a touchdown. He also contributed in the return game, registering an average of 11.7 yards on 21 punt returns while scoring 2 touchdowns, in addition to 3 kickoff returns for an average of over 24 yards. As a senior, Langley was named first team All-Southland Conference at defensive back and punt returner.